Maybe it's your first or maybe it's your 10th Hyrox you got coming up. In this video, we're going to go through some tips and strategies for every element. Stick around till near the end. I've got a little bit of secret sauce to maybe get you to the finish line a little bit quicker. So guys, before we go any further, hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss any hints and tips on how to improve your race day. Let's get into it. So, you're on the start line. Adrenaline is through the roof. Take a breath. Slow down. Someone's going to go too hot. Don't be that guy. Take it easy. Ease into the race. Do your first lap steadier than you probably think you should. It will serve you well for the remainder of the race. Get yourself to the ski erg fresher. You'll feel better for it. Take long, powerful strokes when you get to that ski. We're going to think about getting our head to our knees as a cue, and we're going to really engage the core. This is a hinge movement. We're going to push our hips back, and we're going to take long, powerful strokes with a big breath at the top. Similar to what I'll say with the row, have an idea of what you can hold per 500. That information is on your display on the Concept 2s. If you know you can hold 2 minutes per 500, which is a great pace, if you start pulling 150s because you're getting carried away, we'll do it. Ease off. Get yourself out of there, get yourself to the sled push. Sled push and pull can make or break a race. Be conservative, get yourself nice and tight, tuck in. When we have our arms out, it's a bit of a leakage of energy. So you'll tire your arms out. So try and keep things nice and tight, but practice what works for you. Nice and tight, small, manageable steps, nice and low, drive forward. Almost similar to a little bit of a rugby tackle. So from there, we're taking regular breaks. You could go all the way through for each of the lengths, usually 4 lengths. Break them into halves, maybe even more breaks if necessary. If you don't do this, you'll get a buildup of lactic acid. You might feel okay at the time, but then when you come out, the lactic will get you, and you'll find you're running significantly slower than you anticipated to be running. Take a couple of seconds at that break. Stand up, take a breath, go again. It will really help flush the legs out. Get yourself on the next run. Get that cadence up nice and high. Try and get yourself moving again. Focus on your breath. Get yourself to the sled pull. Get in. Grab some chalk on the way if you can. Get yourself all the way to the white line. Lean over. Take the tension out of the rope. Then stand up from a squat position. Lean back. Throw your body weight back and walk back. Use those legs. Drive it back. Get all the way to the back to the white line. Stay in the box. You will incur a penalty if you don't. And then get all the way forward, right back to the line, and use the box. Use the legs, drive it, and pull it home. Back out on the run. These are brutal. These are really hard, but it's the halfway mark. So focus on your breath, stay low, keep your hands close to your feet when you land, no diving forward, and focus on taking that breath at the bottom. Take a nice breath, find a rhythm, small jumps, don't need to be overly explosive and tire yourself out, but just keep it rhythmic, keep it small, keep it low, focus on the breath because this will gas you out. We're at the row, we're over halfway there, you gotta make it. So focus on long, powerful strokes, drive from the legs, little pull at the top, so use the full range of motion, and focus on your breath. This is where we're going to be looking at. If you need to, this is the moment, the opportunity to try and bring that heart rate back down and get it under control. You're nearly there, so if you can push through, great. But you sat down, you got to drive from the legs, keep that stroke rate nice and low and use the power. And then get your breath under control and get yourself out of there. But focus on that rate again. So look at that pace. If you know you can hold 2s, don't be doing 150s. If you get to that point and you're pulling 2 10s and you just can't seem to do anything about it, that's your sign. Take a second, keep the rower moving, but focus on your breath to finish this back section of the race. Coming into the farmer's carry, this can be a quick station. Break it into manageable chunks. If you need to put it down, it's fine. Shake the arms out, pick them up, go again. Set little targets along the way. Know where you need to hit. And if you can make it in one, do it in one. It's nice and quick. Use the core, stay strong, get through it, get out of there. Before we go to station 7, I mentioned some secret sauce earlier on. Hydration. Are you making sure you get everything you need in your body pre-race? If not, you really want to check out Builder. I've been taking Builder's hydration and I find it's massively important. This is where I potentially am going to cramp up. So your hydration starts a couple of days before the race and on the morning of the race, but we also need a couple of days build up leading into the race to make sure your body's got the correct electrolytes that it needs. Try Builder, give it a shot, use J for 10, get yourself some discount off it, and then get yourself to the lunges. legs are going to be wrecked. But really focus on a nice, steady rhythm. Practice this in training. Focus on your core. Really try and keep that engaged, because people sway side to side, lose the balance. And what we want to do there is just stay looking forward, staying focused, and engaging the core so we can take those regular rhythmic steps. If you need to step in the middle and stop, that's absolutely fine. Keep the break short and sweet. Have a strategy in mind. Know what you're capable of, and take small, regular steps, looking forward with a strong core so we're not swaying. And don't forget, you can't put the bag down, so keep your arms nice and relaxed if possible, and just hook on. Station 8, it's the last one, you're there. But people lose a lot of time here because they try and do sets that are too big for them. So break it into really manageable chunks. If you do sets of 10s in the gym, don't get here with the adrenaline and start doing 20s, because you'll get to 25 and the next 5 will be no reps and you'll have to do a load more. So keep it small, keep it manageable. 10 sets of 10, absolutely fine. Great, you're better doing that than bigger sets and losing all the time. So break it, drop it, take a quick breath, shake the arms out, go again. Keep it small, keep it manageable, and have a plan in your mind of how you're going to break these up. Then get yourself over that finish line. Celebrate, enjoy it, enjoy the moment. I hope you found these tips helpful. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and I'll keep these videos coming to try and help you get across that finish line just a little bit quicker.